on your mat for you like this. At some point, we're going to use that. You can put more padding on your mat since we're going to be lying down on it for a while. And then extra blankets, bringing those around. The body tends to cool down during restorative practices. So just in case you want to, get under one at some point, could you grab another one? Thank you. There you go. Yeah. Blankets strewn about, just in case. Welcome. So we're going to do some little bit of yoga, some breath work, some really deep guided meditation, and just kind of go out into the zone. So it'll be a process. You won't have to stay put in one position the whole time. We're going to warm up and kind of systematically work towards a state of deep ease and contentment of being. And we'll start seated, so you can sit up on your bolster, please, so that you have some height. So that when you sit up, then your hips and your knees are level. So what that does is now you can stay upright with a little more ease. Your spine can be aligned without feeling like it's slouching back. So feel your sit bones pressing in to the bolster. You're not tipping your pelvis, not gripping in your hip creases. Just feel your seat heavy. And from there, align your rib cage over your seat, just to whatever that feels like. So it's not twisted, it's not forward or back, just right up over your hips, shoulders over your hips, neck and head aligned. Notice how you feel, kind of starting point. And then bring your left hand by your side and bring your right arm out to the side. Turn your palm up, reach up and over, stretching open your right side. And then we'll go back to the other side. This class tonight is going to be about balancing the sides of the body, balancing the sides of the brain, and even the subtle energetic systems that go up the spine. Come back to the center. And we're going to begin with some alternate nostril breathing. So you can make a peace sign with your fingers and then bring them together. And then lightly touch the place in between your, kind of right in your forehead center. Where your fingers are touching, relax the skin there. So now you can use your thumb and your other finger to close one nostril and then the other. And you'll do that just by pressing it in, but don't press too hard into the bridge of your nose where you feel tons of pressure. Just enough to direct the flow through the other nostril. So close your right, close your left, and just get a sense of that. And then both nostrils open, breathe in and out. Close your right nostril, breathe in through your left. Exchange, closing left, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Exchange, out left. In left. Change out right. In right. Change out left. Continue, you're changing after each in-breath. In, change, out. That is the pattern. In, change, out. The left nostril and the left side of the body is associated with the parasympathetic nervous system. Whereas the right side is the sympathetic nervous system. So left nostril comes in and then goes up to affect the right brain. Right nostril goes in and changes over to affect the left brain. So right now you're balancing those systems, sides of the brain. So it's more cooling. It's the chill out side, the left side. This is the go with the flow, seeing beauty, possibilities, intuition, sensory experience, receptivity, perceptions of the world. Whereas the right side is more about language and rationality and control and order. So as you consider these characteristics, one is more active, one is more surrendery. Which one might you need more of? And here they're being balanced. Please continue and now start to lengthen the breath. So you're going a little bit longer in and a little bit longer out. All the way to the end of the breath. Maintain a kind of softness in your body, openness, and ease, even while you do this technique. So now you're getting about 7 to 8 times as much breath as from the normal breath. Supercharging your body with life force, which is carried by the breath. All the way in and all the way out. Count how many beats that takes to do. And try to match them. For instance, you might breathe in for 5 or 6, and then out for 5 or 6. Bring your head aligned over your spine. Whatever number you settled on. Breathe in for that amount. Then breathe out the other side a little slower and a little longer. Emphasize a longer breath out. Maybe in for 5 or 6. And out for 8. Maybe even 9 or 10. And visualize the breath coming in through your nostril and up toward your forehead center. The apex of your breath up in the brain, down and out the other side, like a triangle. Visualize or imagine the breath coming in and up like a triangle. Continue a few more rounds. Next time that you breathe in through your left, and you'll complete the practice, bring your hands on your lap. In through your left. And slowly breathe in through both nostrils. Pause and retain the breath. Relax your body. Body is filled with breath, and the breath itself is holding you up. Muscles relax. Slowly let your breath all the way out. Return to easy breathing and notice how you feel. Because of that syncing between those two sides, those two qualities of energy, you might feel calm and yet alert, stimulated and engaged, yet relaxed. A subtle sense of tingling. This is the life force circulating through your body. So let those effects continue. We're going to come down to a spinal twist using the bolster, and you lie on your side. Kind of curled up. So your knees are pretty close and your feet are where you can see them, your legs and feet out in front of your body. Bolster is going to be behind you. And then you'll bring your hand on your waist and your elbow back so that you're twisting. But the bolster isn't touching your back. You don't need it snug up there. You actually want it far away so that you have room to sink back into this twist. Bring your knees up quite close so they could touch your forearm that's extended on the ground. Hand on your waist, and elbow resting on the bolster. This supports your body in such a way that your rib cage is opening, it's releasing the muscles attached to your spine on the inside of your ribs, around your heart. Just through your softening and letting go. Allow your whole body to be effortless. It's a process. But set the intention that now you're going to start to rest. Now that stuff that has been holding can release. Softening the creases of your ankles, your knees, the creases of your hips. The pelvic floor on the inside. Just because we lie down doesn't mean these muscles let go, doesn't mean we automatically relax. So you can encourage that process. Feel, sense, or imagine a melting in the pelvic floor, inside of your belly. All around your lungs. Behind your breastbone, that space embedded deep inside your chest, around your physical heart. Base of your neck. Base of your skull, where your neck meets your head. A softening or melting. Within your body, you have your spine, physical spine. You also have a subtle body that maps onto your physical body, this subtle or energy body is centered inside your spine. There are many pathways throughout the body, but one main one is right in the spine. The other main ones wind along the spine and crisscross each other, making their way up. These are these thinking and feeling energies. One is yang. This is the thinking. Right angles, details, planning, logical thinking. So this energy kind of motivates us. It moves us to act. It's symbolized as the sun. It's a more fiery, acting energy. We have this. And then we also have the more cooling, feeling, kind of more just observation and spontaneous, whole picture, spatial awareness, imagination, creativity. That quality of energy is receptive, letting go, is resting, not striving. So this is symbolized by the moon. The quality of light that the moon gives off, which is nurturing, cooling. I'm going to go now to the other side. So please just roll and make your way onto your back. And then change over. Moving your bolster to the other side. Bring your knees up quite close, your feet where you can see them. Head as though you're looking at your knees. So if your heels tuck back behind your knees, then slide them out a little bit more. So they're out in front of your knees. Knees are bent at 90 degrees, no less. And then bring your hand on your waist and elbow back. And then it's just gravity, just hanging out here, being here, letting gravity happen. Just as though you're splaying your body out onto the earth and you needn't do anything. Hold yourself up. You don't need to do anything. We all have these energies and those various components. They live within you. They are part of what's already there and happening. We can deepen our experience by bringing more awareness to it. Because energy flows where attention goes. Bring your attention into your body. Simply feeling your body from the inside. Resting here. Opening. Become aware of the skin around your scalp, forehead, hair. Let it soften. Your jaw, mouth. The base of your skull, where it meets your neck. A little attention into these areas to soften them just through your attention, through your intention. Throat. And chest, behind your breastbone. Your organs. Pelvic floor. behind the creases of your hips on the inside. Your knees and feet. Whole body becoming increasingly soft, increasingly open. Okay. We're going to roll out of the twist now. Curl up on your side. And then make your way to child's pose. So if you're more comfortable on your side in that kind of child's pose shape, you can stay there. Otherwise, child's pose, knees together. And you can stack your fists or bring something underneath your forehead. Then rest your arms out, your elbows out by your side, palms facing up. Soften your shoulder blades, your belly. All right, and bring yourself onto your back with your legs on up, chair. So it'll look like this, with your legs all the way up, creases of your knees supporting, being supported rather, just behind the creases of your knees. So your whole lower leg is resting on the chair. You start with your legs side by side, and then let them relax and they'll roll out a bit, but they'll stay aligned with your hips, contained and held on the chair. Make sure that when you relax them, they feel sturdy, supported. And check in now if you need any extra padding, which you can add now or at any time if you start to feel sore underneath your back. Draw your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more so that they're flattened and your chest is more open. Bring your palms facing up, arms by your sides. Allow your whole body to sink from front to back. And from back toward the ground. As your body begins to sink into this position, you can make any final adjustments that might be necessary to reflect that deepening and relaxation. Close your eyes. Please begin abdominal breathing. This is to emphasize your belly expanding on the flow of the breath in and sinking back toward your spine, toward the ground, the flow of the breath out. So continue with a smooth, slow, steady rhythm. shaping your breath this way. As you continue to shape the breath smoothly and slowly, begin to notice a gradual but defined feeling of ease, an inner silence beginning to dawn. You are using your attention to shape your breath into the ideal rhythm for letting go into rest. You're using your breath to shape your mind into that restful rhythm of letting go. Abdomen soft. Chest remains relatively still and open. Continue to feel the rising and the falling of your abdomen. Breath is becoming smoother, more fluid. Please complete a few more rounds. Now relax, return to an involuntary flow of breath. Now the body finds its own rhythm, breathing. It's just right, just perfect for this moment. Please bring awareness to your ankles, sensing your right ankle, your left ankle joint. It's possible that you feel one more than the other. That is because there is more life force current running through that side. Whichever side you feel less, bring awareness to it until you can feel it. And feel right ankle and left ankle. You're balancing the feeling. balancing the sensation, the life force. Both knees, right and left. Whichever one is more difficult to feel, bring awareness to it until you can feel both knees equally. Relax. Just awareness doing the practice. Hip joints, right and left. Balance the life force, the sensation in both hips. Bringing awareness to it and clarifying that awareness until you can feel both hips equally. Both wrists, right wrist and left. A subtle pulsation or current. Balance the feeling in both wrists. Both elbows. Elbows are balancing. It is as though they were two and now they are one. Shoulders. Shoulders are balancing, becoming one. Both sides of the brain, right and left. Balance the awareness, the life force. It is as though the two sides are becoming one. Awakening to this subtle pulsation, vitality, the current and the quiver of life. Inner ears. Balance your inner ears. Both nostrils. Feel the breath, balancing in both nostrils. Sense the flow equal in both nostrils. Breath flowing in and rising up to join the apex of the breath in the brain, forehead center. The two lines of breath flow back out, both nostrils, and join at a point just below the tip of the nose. Visualize the two lines of breath flowing and rising up into the brain, joining, and flowing back out. Just relaxed awareness of the movement of breath. Now bring awareness to the right nostril. Sense the flow of breath coming in through the right nostril and rising up toward the brain. As the breath goes out, slide awareness down from the brain to the sole of the right foot. Breath comes in, right nostril into the right brain. Breath out goes down the right side of the body and the sole of the foot. Golden yellow light in through the right nostril. Down to fill the right side of the body. Please continue. Golden yellow light. Movement and the breath. A nourishing wave of golden light filling and diffusing through the right side of the body. Now leave that and become aware of your left nostril. Left nostril. Breath comes in, left nostril rises up to the left brain. Breath goes out and slide awareness down from left brain to the sole of the left foot. Keeping this rotation, breath in, up to the brain, and out and down, filling the left side of the body. See a silvery blue moonlight. Nectar, rays of moonlight, filling the left side body. Fill both nostrils. Effortless breath. The flow of breath rising in and out through both nostrils. Sense the whole right side of the body, right brain, whole left body and brain merging. Any discrepancies between the sides are dissolving. Body is becoming one. The flow of subtle natural breath rises from the oneness, expands a little, and returns again to that oneness, letting go. Sense how the body is dissolved. The edges or boundaries of the body expanding. And you are awareness, able to observe the body. Body breathing itself. Please turn awareness to the part within you where you have feelings. Mind and the emotion create the feeling tone of calm. Cultivate and intensify that feeling of calm. Now go to the opposite. Cultivate and intensify that feeling of anxious or agitated, active. Feel and experience that. Now move back, feeling calm. Once that registers, go to anxious. Toggle between these opposites a few times. Now imagine feeling both at the same time, calm and anxious. Just feel your way. Relax. No technique. No trying. Body can rest. mind can rest. The trace of awareness remains aware as you watch the subtle breath moving through. Now take a moment to visualize a place where you feel peaceful, an environment, location, setting where you feel at ease, safe, sense of being protected, grounded. Create the whole scene, this place where you feel carefree, a sense of well-being. Experience yourself in this place. Let any images fade away while you rest in pure beingness, spacious and aware. Please become aware of your breathing. And begin to gently and gradually deepen your breathing as you have the intention to bring yourself back. Become aware of your physical body resting on the floor, the room around you. Deepen that breath even more and start to move your body a little bit, your jaw, your nose. And really slowly roll your head from side to side. Just gently, in a nurturing way. When you feel the urge to come back to life, you can roll to your side all the way. And make your way up to a seat. Take your time. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Good. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a different. Very welcome. And teaching, the spinal sticks that we did. Yeah, let's do that. And on Tuesday night, spinal release yoga, or restorative yoga therapy.